All right. What's going on, people? Hope you're all doing well. A little bit late tonight, so we should probably get started relatively quickly here, man. 22 minutes late. Brutal. So sorry, so sorry. Anyway, let's get the stream started nice and quick, huh? And by quick, I mean, well, I'll probably fumble around for the next 5 minutes trying to figure out what to say on the tweet. This came true, though, huh? I think Scarlet Witch is about to get 12.0'd again. It happened. I don't know if if the update's already live, but, well, it happened. Oh, holy cow! Guys, what on earth? The slap wars continue, man. Good lord, we're about to pop a triple over here, man. Kingster Slimer, Craig Hardy, and Eliza, the three of you, please step right up to the plate. John, you were on deck, my man, but unfortunately, there was already 3 strikes here. I guess I don't know. I'm trying to keep the baseball team going. It's not really fitting. It's not really working. John, I'm so sorry you missed it. Saying, "Dang it, Dragon!" Dragon's message in between. But yeah, thank you very much to the 4 of you right there. Kingster Slimer, did you have anything they wanted to say? Triple, where are average things manufactured? The Satisfactory, great. Okay, already the first terrible joke of the night. I haven't even been live for 2 minutes, man. Come on. Oh. Brain, you ever stick a Q-tip so far in your ear socket that it triggers your gag reflex? What? I tell you, it's the little things. Jesus, no, dude. I literally just used some Q-tips like 5 minutes ago. I was hopping out of the shower. Craig, thank you very much as well. Saying just finished Act 7. Exploration rewards were great. Okay. Nice, dude. How great were they? Were they really great or just kind of a great? Either way, congrats, man. Eliza, thank you very much. You were just saying triple. Thank you, dude. Yeah, thank you, all 4 of you. Maximus sent over 5 as well. Maximus. Thanks, dude. Saying, about 30 days from now, the overflow is going to be a real problem. Sup, buddy? 30 days from now? What's 30 days from now? 30 days from now. 30 days from now. 30 days from now. What's I don't understand. 30 days from now would be September 17th. Is there something going on at that time? It's a Saturday. Beats me? Oh, you're talking. Okay, yeah. You just opened 420 calves. That's right. Oh man, I totally forgot. I was like, what is going on in 30 days, dude? That is so many calf crystals. Goodness gracious. Great balls of Maximus. Maximus, thank you very much once again for the 5. Let's get a tweet out here, man. Let's do this. I don't know, man. Do I just retweet this for tonight's tweet? Screw it. I don't know what else to say, so whoops. Let's just go ahead and do that. Quote tweet, dearest yet Marvel champions. So that's a yes. Huh? Yes. I don't know. Alright. Sweet. Okay. MCOC show with the 4 months. Thank you, dude. Say, Brian Jermaine Grant. We've been going steady 90 days now. You haven't told me what's your 3 favorite albums that you can listen to no matter what. I don't know if I have 3 favorite albums that I could listen to no matter what. It's you got to be in the right mood for the music. You know what I mean? The first one that comes to mind is probably Gojira's From Sirius to Mars. I think that's the name of it. Opeth. Oh man, what's the? It's actually been a while since I've listened to this album. Hold on. Opeth albums. It was the one that came out in like 2004 or 2005. Okay, Ghost Reveries. Of course, that's the name of it. And probably The Wheels on the Bus Go Round and... No, I'm just kidding. From Mars to Sirius. Did I get it backwards? Whoops. Third one... Yeah, I don't know if I, man, what would be the third one? I don't know. Either way, you got to be in the right mood. There's definitely no three albums that I could listen to no matter what. Even the two that I just mentioned, they're, you know, metal albums that I don't always feel like listening to. Sometimes you just want to chill, man. You just want some good, relaxing vibes, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Trying to think, like, what are my go-tos when I turn on Spotify for, like, a long drive? No, that changes so much. I mean, dude, lately I've really been in love with, if you guys remember, it was off of that Warble video, the skate video. But dude, I just been in love with Cobra Man is the name of it. The worst name for a band in history. But oh man, I love their stuff. Alright, C-Po with the Tuesday. Bartholomew, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Last? Okay. Let me see here. What is your last? Been feeling a little burnt out lately. Feels like Kabam is just repeating the same stuff each month. The monthly EQ and side quests are boring. Thoughts? If you're feeling burnt out, take things down a notch, man. Take a step back. Potentially even, you know, take a break from the game altogether. That's kind of my thoughts on it. Is, yeah, there are plenty of repetitive things in MCOC, and if that's how you currently feel, well, the quickest way to continue feeling that way is just to continue on as, you know, business as usual or whatever. Change it up. You know, I mean, if you really want, like, didn't want to stop playing, but you still want to change it up, you could always change the champs you're playing. But in general, I think taking a break from things is always good. Smell the roses in other games, perhaps, maybe something like that. But yeah, I don't know, like, I don't know if that's the thoughts you had in mind when you were asking the question of, like, thoughts on what you should do, or if you're talking about thoughts on, like, just the potential repetitiveness of the game. But yeah, I mean, that's it, kind of inevitable when there's updates every month. Certain things are going to feel repetitive, and you just kind of play for the in-between moments of when there's, like, some cool stuff going on, you know? The rest of it's kind of maintenance just to keep the catalyst flowing in, stuff like that, get you prepped for the next big cool thing to come. It's kind of how I was always thought about it, at least. Andrew Field with the 3 buds. Andrew, thank you very much. They try to decide between Hercules and Kingpin for first rank 4 6-star. I mean, I think Kingpin is, like, the most common by far, probably. It's hard not to recommend him. I would recommend him over Kingpin. What can I say? That said, like, you don't have to go with whoever is the strongest or most common or whatever. You could totally do your own thing if you love Kingpin, which, hey man, I love Kingpin too, so I get it. You know, you could go with Kingpin. But I think in general, Hercules as just like a go-to champion that you can fill into, you know, virtually any quest and just kind of smash face. Yeah, I mean, it's so hard not to recommend a champ like Herc, you know? I could have just tapped his block one more time. Why did I not do that? Anyway, good luck with trying to make that decision. It is not easy to decide your first rank 4 6-star. I will say this though, as some kind of closing advice here. It's your first rank 4 6-star, right? Not your last. So eventually you will get both of those champs to rank 4. And, you know, take as much time as you need to decide on something like that. But at the same time, just keep in mind that you can't make a wrong decision because, well, you could always just, if you feel like, oh man, I ranked up Kingpin, I wish I went with Hercules, I'll just rank him up later. It's okay. You know? So yeah, maybe you even want the first one to be a bit more special to you or something like that. Or maybe you want your first one to be a mole man that you can rank down at a later date. But those tickets are gone. Just remember that. But no, Andrew, thank you very much for the 3 months, dude. I appreciate it, man. Craig Hardy said it over Buck as well. Another Buck saying, tweet from... Okay, let me see. Red is who we're looking for here. Aha! Here we go. All right. Awaken my mojo. Awaken Mags. Got like 176 SIGs and overflow now. Finally caught up. Dang, dude. I know the feeling about those overflow SIGs. Okay. It looks like you're not going with the Iron Patriot that is to be buffed in 2024. Pending buff details. Yeah, fair enough. Just adding 26 onto Void. I think I'd be doing the exact same thing if I were you. Okay, and you awakened Magneto. This is kind of a tough choice between New Dragon Man and Awakened Magneto, but what would I have done? I might have done the same thing as you here as well. His Awaken ability is actually really good, and damn, okay. Well, that's an easy pick. Congrats on your Doom. Oh, man. Who'd you go with here? Did you say? You did not say. I mean, I would take Storm, but I don't know if that's what you did. Either way, man, congrats on all that. Those were some good rewards. Congrats, man. Chris said over too, saying, why does exercise exist? Exercise exists? No way. Pretty certain you can auto-fight this? Yeah, I don't know why I wasn't auto-fighting, to be honest. No clue why. But, wait, you mean Herc? Did I not say Herc? Or maybe we're talking to someone else? I'm not sure. Either way, exercise. Oh, why torture yourself with it? That's my thoughts. Just, be unhealthy. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, Quicksilver. King Groot, you got this, buddy. Don't die, whatever you do. Who am I kidding? This man is immortal. He's a freaking tree. Don't make me regret saying that. King Groot, do something! There you go. Yeah, hit him with those permanent armor breaks. Ooh! Some good damage too, man. Yeah, get in there. Alright. I need to start exercising for real, though. Jokes aside, oh, man. Being out of shape is not fun, guys. It's not fun at all. But neither is exercise, so, you know. Sipo, thank you for the 2 saying Blade is OP, Hercules sucks, and Stark is meh. Last? Question mark? Okay, those are some takes, I suppose. Alright. What is your last one here? I've taken breaks before, but I always get sucked back in. Really going for a certain silver, man. Okay. I was just wondering about your thoughts on the side quest, really. About the current side quest? I don't think I've stepped foot in the current side quest. Did I? Apparently not. Yeah, so I don't really have thoughts on the current side quest because I haven't done it yet. I'll probably do that on Sunday or something like that. Yeah, Sunday will probably be side quest day. Either that or testing Quicksilver day. I'm not sure what I want to do. One or the other. Tonight, however, is not side quest day. The side quests, I mean, in general, I feel like they've been pretty lacking. For the most part, I mean, I talked about it in a video that I posted last year, I think, like September of last year or something like that, where I was kind of just talking about the state of MCOC as a whole. And I basically said that, you know, a lot of the side quests, it feels almost like they've been, I don't know, dumbed down. I mean, I don't know if... I didn't say dumbed down before. Basically, I just don't think the devs have enough time to develop actual interesting side quests. Like, I don't even blame the devs that work on the side quests. I feel like given more time, they would probably come up with something cool. But instead of coming up with something cool, it's just like, what can we get done and what can we shove into the game for the next update? And that's often what happens. But then there is other months where it feels like, you know, maybe maybe it takes them like 20 days or something like that to come up with like a crappy side quest, and then they take those other 10 days and they start, you know, saving it for like a really cool event they want to do, and then we get something like the symbiote quest. You know, something like that. That's how I feel. Where sometimes the side quest is awesome. There is basically 2 side events going on right now with the whole summertime calendar. Well, not calendar, but, you know, that whole thing, whatever you want to call it. The summer camp stuff. BG, no thoughts. Side quest empty. Side quest empty? Is that just in my head? Side quest empty? But yeah, I don't know. That's my thoughts on it. J-Bats, thank you very much. Forward a buck. What are you at? Saying, kabam, the game's ready. Proceeds to open Pandora's box. Uh-oh. OG Switch comes out with a vengeance. Forum lit on fire. Chaos ensued. Kabam, well, that's enough of that. Time to seal the box again. Perhaps, man. Perhaps. I know, is like the synergy updated already? Is that live, or can I go screw around with it right now and just have some fun or something? The bosses are kind of tough, BG, and the side quest? Okay. Okay. Rogers said over to said, who needs SIGs? 5-star Quicksilver SIG 20 or 5-star Cap Falcon SIG 75? I haven't tested Quicksilver, so Roger, I really can't tell you, man, unfortunately. Maybe someone else in here who is more knowledgeable on Quicksilver can tell you, but I do not know. What is his awakened ability? When 60 stacks or more of Whiplash expire at the same time, inflict a stun debuff for 5 seconds. I mean, that seems pretty good. 5 seconds. The Whiplash, that's what all like the big burst damage is for him too, right? But also 5 second stun, you can't always even take advantage of that, and you probably want them to die from that big burst of damage anyway, so I don't know. Terminal velocity duration increased by, yeah, I have no clue what this is. Terminal velocity duration, don't even know. Is that, you know very little about this guy. When you reach terminal velocity, do you gain like double of your Whiplash or something like that? I don't know. And then while the opponent is suffering from a personal stun, their combat power rate is reduced. Ooh, and striking the opponent with light and medium attacks locks them in place and increases Quicksilver's speed. That sounds interesting. I really have no idea how important it is, though. So, unfortunately, I'm not the person that can give you advice on this one. Let's see if anyone else in the chat said anything about Quicksilver. But you believe the nerf is live now? Okay. So the post said in the coming days, but of course anything that benefits the player is fixed almost immediately. I wouldn't go that far. I know some people like to think that. There's definitely things that are fixed immediately on both sides, things that help and hurt the players. There's also things on both sides that take ages to get updated. I mean, we just saw one with Mole Man, right? That was broken for like a year or something, so but still, it's fixed already. Okay. I'm not really seeing too many thoughts about Quicksilver in the chat, so Roger, I wish I could help you, but seems like Quicksilver's too new for everybody. Cap Falcon. What does Cap Falcon's Awaken ability do again? Actually, let me just do this. There we go. When either champion performs well-timed block, Captain America inflicts a sap charge on the opponent. Red Wing lock-on lasts 2 seconds longer. I mean, you already have him at 675. These things do scale quite a bit. Attack ratings increase. Allows Captain America to inflict ruptures from switch to the block. When the opponent fails or when their ability fails due to low ability accuracy, an instant rupture is inflicted. Okay. Well, I did test Captain America. I remember feeling like I could play him unawakened, but I also remember people saying, like, you know, if you're going to use the champion in Alliance War or something like that, you kind of want his awakened ability higher because this stuff matters a lot more there. So, yeah. Just being honest with you, man, I'm just not the best person to answer this question for you. Wish I can give you more info. I'm going to have to leave it at that, though. But yeah, man, thank you very much for the 2. Still appreciate the support. But those are champs that, one, I haven't tested, and one I've only briefly tested. Sipo, thank you very much for the 2 as well, saying, haha, scrub, last again. Okay. You know you have to do it each week to get the solo rewards? People say that about literally every single side quest, and it's always not true. I think we already looked this month, and I think that's once again not true, right? Ooh, what is true is I need to claim these though. Capping out on those. Whoops. Let's see. Special. And yeah, it appears that these have quite the duration on them. One would even say a month-long duration, where you don't have to do them every single week. Look at that. Incredible. Appreciate you thinking you got me or something, saying haha scrub, but yeah, it never works that way for the side quest. I mean, I don't want to say it will never, but it's like extremely rare that Kabam designs something for a month-long quest that is they have to do it like every week. King of Arenas, thank you for the buck, saying check Twitter please. Also saying side quest is easy, rank 4 Hercules for all fights. Well, if you got a rank 4 Hercules, the content is not designed for you. And yeah, of course it's gonna be easy. Let's see here. Milestones done over 12 hours ago, but felt like using my 6 stars for one more round. Plus side quest is done. Damn, dude. You're probably slacking in both. Yep. Maybe one day you beat me in getting all milestones. Probably not. Probably not. You got all the milestones and just took a victory lap for the hell of it. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. But nice though, dude. Very nice. Alright, Kingster Slimer is sending over another buck as well, saying, where do bad rainbows go? Prism. It's a light sentence. Courtesy of Squidbird. Well, both of you. Maybe you want to take the lap together since you seem to enjoy each other's company so much of terrible jokes. Boo! Boo! Hello, PG. Hope you're having a good time. A tiny, almost not an animation related to today's events on Twitter. Let me see what you're talking about here, White Mummy. Oh, if I could find your tweet. Here we go. What is this? Oh no, rip. Sorry, sis. Yeah, been hit with that nerf bat. Technically, Scarlet Witch wasn't nerfed. Technically, it was Quicksilver that got nerfed. You know, his it's one of his synergies, right? No, I mean, it's Scarlet Witch that got nerfed. Rip. Has anyone fought Namor with Ghost and had intercept damage reflected back? Yes. That's always been a thing since the dawn of Ghost. Just got crushed like 4 times in a row and I wasn't getting hit at all. Yeah. Or the dawn of Namor? Which? Hold on. Yeah, Namor came out second, right? But that either way, that's always been a thing. Let's see here. Here's Ghost. Here's Namor. Okay, yeah. It counts as like him not being able to take damage while attacking and reflecting it, so. I think there's ways around it. I can't remember if it was just the medium. Maybe a fellow Ghost player in here would be able to tell you if you could do it after a light. That, or you may just have to actually parry with Ghost or something like that. I don't know. BG just doesn't appreciate art. Kingster Slimer, are you trying to say that that joke was art? You know, I'm just gonna move on. BG, did you know I only have one arm, which is used for everything, and the other is used for, well, nothing. Is this... I can't... Is this... Wait, Josh, you just sent over a buck as well. Can't tell if this is a serious comment or joke. The only reason I mean, it'd be an awful joke if it was a joke. I'd be booing you. But the only reason I asked that is because I don't think there's a punch line here. Is there? Joke? Australian joke. Well, why don't you go take a lap down under? Terrible, dude. Ooh. Ugh. Boo. Hey, don't bring us into it. Look at that. Scarco is ashamed. That's how bad the joke was. You've brought shame to your fellow countrymen. MCOC Show sent over to the bug as well, saying, BG, do you bake snacks at all? No, I can't really say that I bake. If you don't, you really need to? Okay. Help me save a lot of bread in the long run. Okay, great. Yeah, that's nice. Guys, just don't do this. That joke was just as bad as the Australian joke. Maybe you guys could all have a meetup together. A terrible joke meetup or something like that. But don't involve the rest of us. Boo! Boo all ya. Want to travel to Australia so bad, probably will soon, to meet a fan-turned friend. Well, that's cool. I've never really had too much desire to go to Australia. It seems cool. Seems like a cool place to go. Cool place to visit. And I don't think that there's monstrous spiders everywhere, right? but it's the few clips that I've seen on like YouTube or wherever else where there's just like an 8-foot tall spider. That's just, you open the door, like he was literally knocking on the door or something like that, and it's like, hey, what's up? It's Australia, right? It's those things that are like, okay, well, maybe I'm okay where I am. Sipo, thank you for another Tuesday, and a little Tweety Bird wants to speak with you. Okay. What is this little Tweety Bird? What is this? You gotta check the solo objective. Uh-oh, did I just get got? You get shards for doing the side quest. These shards? Oh, I don't care about these shards, dude. These shards, I mean, hey, they're nice little bonuses, but that's all they are, is like tiny, right? Or is there more to it than that? Well, let's go look in game, I guess. Let's go take a little look-see. Maybe there is something more than just tiny, whoops, wrong thing. Let's see. Rewards. Yeah, turns out I don't care. This is... They're all 250? Yeah, okay. This is... well, does that come out to even... Hold on a sec. Okay, yeah, so it comes out to 1 cav crystal. I was trying to see if it was 2,000 or 4,000 for the crystal. 1 cav crystal a week. It's a nice little... Oh, man, did I have Twitter up the whole time? Damn it, I'm sorry, guys. Here's all I was looking at. I was just looking at this. All of these, they're just 250. There's 8 in total of them. And that's the equivalent, once you convert those, to 1 single cav crystal, which I'm not worried about. There's more for 100%? Wait, what? I'm not sure what else I'm missing. It's just shards, and I didn't say it was worth doing. My original question was, do you think these side quests are repeated? Yes. And they are boring and really not worth doing. Well, I think if they're worth doing or not is kind of debatable. It's up to you. If you have this like spare time or whatever, sure, it's worth doing. I don't think the rewards are necessarily that bad for them. The rewards from side quests, they certainly add up over time. But yeah, you could see I'm not stressing about the side quest for a reason. I don't care enough to, you know, make sure that I get every ounce of rewards out of it. I'm okay. I'll just... This is the key, man. You play whatever level you are comfortable with this game. If you really feel like pushing the progression limits, then you play, you know, more. If you're not so interested in what's being offered to you, you take it down a notch. That's all there is to it. And you just keep kind of fluctuating, you know, up or down, depending on how you feel. That's how I've always approached it, at least. But yeah, side quests, they, like I said before, they're rarely anything too interesting, and usually just a little something extra. That's it. Magic Jim said over 5. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, BG, just saw the latest Simon video. Thanks to Dragon, and I have to ask, what is the proper way to peel a banana? Was that in the video? Talking about peeling bananas? Or is that just unrelated? The proper way to peel a banana is you just go Popeye mode and you just, you know what I mean? Like a cartoon.
Coming home during a heat wave to an 80-degree home with a hot dryer running in the bedroom is my favorite thing in the world. How did you know?
You're welcome.
You had all day?
Listen.
You had all day.
Yeah, I know I started it late.
Okay. Had all day.
I'm sorry, I started it late. Well, I was either that or...
Every time you started late.
I'm getting yelled at for running the the dryer when our place is already very hot. It definitely adds some temperature. Someone's in trouble. Shut up, guys. Shut up. Binge Mania sent over 40 rupees. Thank you very much. Saying so. I don't want ice pack. I didn't want the ice pack. Don't throw it at me. Look what you guys did. You got me in trouble. So what if it wasn't your guys' fault and it was mine? It doesn't matter. I gotta blame somebody for this. Anyway, Binge Mania sending over 40 rupees. Thank you very much. Back to normal. Say what's up, BG? Can I get a shout out, please? Oh, well, there you go. We just shouted out a couple times, actually. But yeah, thank you very much. All the 40 rupees, man. Josh Treble sent it over one of them Australian bucks too. And BG, another joke for you. The mirror. One of those Australian jokes? Oh man. Maybe I don't get it. Maybe it's because it's upside down or something. I don't know. Boo. Boo. Awful. Worse than the last even. Wait, Jim. BG just giving Simon some easy fodder for his videos. Is that why you asked the question? Okay. Okay, that's not fair. Also, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I should not have run into that heavy attack, huh? Oops. At this rate, BG is going to set the apartment on fire before the weekend. That's not gonna happen. It should be done pretty soon too. I hope. All right, Ghost Dog. Thank you for the book, saying, Bri Guy. You didn't tell us your mama was in town. Oh wait. Really? Really, Ghost Dog? Listen, guys. Why does it smell like it's like something's burning? Oh, that's outside. Someone's like grilling out there, dude. I was like, holy hell. It's not good. Oh man. But I think someone's making some burgers or something. A beautiful bald man. Why is there no units in Cavalier Monthly Quest? It's my first time completing it. You know, I don't know. It's just a decision that Kabam made. If I had to guess, they had like a certain unit budget for the month that they were comfortable giving out in the you know, the monthly event quest. And maybe they just didn't want to add more to that total and just chose to budget the rewards in a different way, not including units. That's all I can really think of. But it's just a decision that Kabam made. It is normal, not a bug. Did you don't wait till the last second to do your chores, young man? No video games for you. I know. Waited too long. It's always a problem. As an Australian, I would like to distance us from these jokes. They don't represent the views of all of us. Ms. Jade, I understand. It's okay. I may be throwing a little shade towards Australia, but that's only because I needed something to fight back with. I'm sorry. Sorry to the other Australians. Has anyone ever said that? Australians instead of Australians? I feel like that probably wasn't, I feel like I'll probably just go with the full name from now on. Just got Cav. Hey, grats on Cav, man. That's awesome. Congrats. Didn't think that we had a monthly allowance. Thanks for the answer. Love your content. Simon is hilarious. Oh, don't encourage Simon. But yeah, pretty much. That's how it works. There is a monthly allowance. I think they. So, let me double check something for you here. Because you said it was. Wait, hold on. Oh, you did say Cavalier monthly. Okay, so what I was gonna check is like they added units to uncollected, I believe, right? Yeah, they did. So once upon a time, when uncollected was the highest difficulty, uncollected did not have units. And then when Cav came out, they added units to uncollected. I believe that's how it worked. At least it's been so long now. We've actually had the Cavalier difficulty for quite a while, huh? When did the Cav monthly? When was that first a thing? I think when APOC came out, right? Pretty sure APOC was the first boss. If anybody can confirm. Where is Mr. Apocalypse here? Here we go. Yeah, so I think we're going on 2 years now. Cause here's the reason why APOC I'm thinking about is we had the 4-star objective to complete it with 4-star champions, and I remember fighting that dude with 4 stars thinking like, holy hell, this guy's tough. But they also gave us that node that increased damage, the foresight node or whatever. That helped. First Cav quest I remember was Sassy Pants. Wait, was it Sassy? Maybe APOC was just the first time that we had the bonus objective. Maybe that wasn't a thing from the start? Sassy was Canadian difficulty. I do remember something like that. You can tell BG is a bit flustered. Am I flustered? I hope you enjoy your ice pack on your nuts. Maybe now you realize how freaking hot it actually is in this place. It literally says 80 degrees. I know! It feels hotter than 82. It says 80, but that's in a part of our apartment that's away from them a little bit. Listen, I tried. I did my best. All right, King, thank you very much for the buck. Saying check Twitter for some of the rewards for side quest. Okay. Let's see. Yo, this is 100% legendary full tier 5 basic this week. All the lower levels get selectors for shards or multiple crystals. Okay. And you could do this, I mean, there's 4 different weeks of it, I'm assuming, right? So like 4 tier 5 basics and stuff. I don't know how long it takes to complete, but okay. Can't tell if you're saying that you think the rewards are good or if they're disappointing or what. Because then, yeah, there's also, this part of the rewards too. So I think when you add it all up, it comes out to be a pretty healthy amount. I would imagine. I'm not adding it all up myself, I guess. But yeah. Majin Jim, thank you for the 5 saying, with Cav event quest being a mainstay, do you feel it is time for a Thronebreaker event quest? And what would you want from it, difficulty and rewards wise? So, difficulty and rewards wise, what I want from it is Eternity of Pain. I mean, even if it wasn't on the same level of rewards, because, Eternity of Pain rewards, they're really good for what you do. But I don't necessarily want to go through another whole quest and stuff like that, dumping all of that energy. It gets boring very quickly. It would be nicer just to have like a faster, more challenging fight that difficulty wise is quite high, but maybe the time investments is a lot lower. That's kind of what I want. I don't think that's what we're going to get if they did roll out another monthly event quest, just because, well, those quests are meant to take time to get through. It's meant to consume quite a bit of energy and all that stuff. So, yeah. I don't know. It's the monthly event. Like, the thing about the monthly event quest is it's never going to be that exciting. It never has, and it never will be that exciting. It's repetitive content that's released every month. You know? So, like, I don't know. Take something larger like the Gauntlet. You can only do it once. Or, technically twice, I guess. But that's kind of a special instance, right? Where they released it once previously and then released it again. But they can juice up the rewards there a lot more because, well, you can only get it that one time. Whereas these are rewards that you get every single month. So are the rewards ever going to be that exciting? No. So just kind of in general more of the same stuff. Rank up resources, shards, sig stones. All that stuff. Oh yeah. Now my wife is annoyed at you. She's standing with Laura since she's my editor. Her views are mine. Oh man. But yeah, that's about it. ABG, you done the gauntlet yet? Did I miss your run? Jack, no. Yeah, I haven't missed my run. I don't really have any plans to do it right away. Like, I already did it the first time it came out. So I'm kind of just leaving it there for now until I feel like doing my next push for clearing content to get, you know, some form of progression like the last push. Because otherwise, I'm just not that interested in it. It's content that was already done. I'd be more interested on doing that content on like a brand new account rather than doing it on this account again. So yeah. Alright, C-Pose sent over another 5 saying the burning question, where is Joel? Great question. Don't know. Dude, look at this guy just slapping away over here, man. Doom. Take it easy, but who did this, man? Which one of you put Doom in the arena? Nobody wants to have to fight this guy. Oh my god. He just keeps throwing nonce. Look at this. All he wants to do is slap me. What a jerk. Don't throw your special one. Don't throw your special one. Of course he throws the special one. Alright, man. You know what? He's playing with one hand the whole time. Not anymore. Alright. The community needs his presence. When you speak with him, tell him we love and miss him. I haven't talked to Joel in quite a while. I checked in on him maybe like a month after his absence or something like that. Maybe it wasn't even a month. Maybe it was only a few weeks or something. And just asked him like if everything was all right. And he just said, yeah. He was just busy with real life stuff. So I imagine that's still the same. Didn't want to pry too much, you know. Vincent, thank you very much for the bucks. Saying, hey BG, not sure if it's been talked about or not, but thoughts on all the 2-star champs in this month's calendar. Is Kabam maybe going to have a 2-star only content challenge? You're right. It has not been talked about. That has not been talked about. I don't know what the deal with that is. trying to think, because I really couldn't even say. It's... it has to be for a reason, though, right? Anyone have any speculation? I was thinking it would maybe be something like fighting Galactus, but only with our weakest characters. So that we just get obliterated to show Galactus's true power or something. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. Oh, here we go. White Mummy talked to Joel last week. He is just busy and misses everyone. There we go. Miss Cade, same. Miss Joel, same. New paid account challenge idea. Buy the specials for each day and open all the selectors you gain from tickets as you reach each level. Perhaps. That could be interesting. The 2 stars are for the side quest gates. Oh, there's gates in the side quest. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Okay. Well, that's that. I guess they didn't want to give away too strong of characters. It's cool that it's 2 stars as well, just because 2 stars are rare. How do you normally get these champs? You don't really. So maybe it was like a double bonus of like giving away some more unique 2 stars as well. Get people interested in collecting 2 stars. It's fun. I like collecting 2 stars. Miss McFabio, tell the boss. McFabio is doing well. Don't you worry. Jibs over to the 5 saying, hey BG, last question and no dad jokes, which is a milestone. Dude, this is impressive, honestly. Thank you for not including the dad jokes. Who are your favorite YouTube content creators? Any unknown or small accounts you like? These days, I don't check out too many new creators. In the past, I used to all the time. It'd be pretty common for me to pop into a stream of someone that had like less than 100 subscribers. And, you know, just kind of chat it up a little bit during a grind or something like that. These days, unfortunately, don't have as much time as I used to check out all the new channels that sprout up. Hopefully, there's some really cool ones out there. As far as like the channels I watch the most, it would have to be Legacy and Karate Mike's channels. I watch those two the most, but they're not the only channels I watch. I'm subscribed to, I don't know, man, like 50 or 60 different MCOC YouTubers or something like that. And it's just whatever tickles my fancy on that particular day, you know? I'll scroll through the list. Sometimes there's nothing that's interests me personally, not a knock against the content by any means. Right? There's some content for everybody. Like Alliance War content, for example, is not really for me anymore. I used to watch Alliance War content, but not so much these days. Sorry, very loud car outside. BG has often said he lurks in streams. I do lurk in streams too. Not as much as I used to, but still do. Yeah, I still do. I mean, I was lurking in Lags' stream the other day without saying anything. I was lurking in Enzo's stream. Sometimes I'll just say what's up and then go lurker mode. Anyway, those, yeah. But I would say those are the two that I watch the most. BG's too big for us smaller channels? No, definitely not, man. Just don't have as much time as I used to. There is no too big for smaller channels. We're all just MCOC players. That's it. I should try Insider again. Maybe I can live in Seattle this time. Maybe that'll fool him. Give it a go. Give it a shot. Yo, anyone else addicted to deal videos on YouTube? We watch some deal videos? Like deal or no deal or something, or wait. Okay, yeah, like best Costco weekly videos. Interesting. No, I can't say I've ever watched those, man. But that's interesting. Dude, that's why I love YouTube, man, is you could literally make a video about anything. You can make a video about anything you want. Who cares? There's plenty of ways to make anything interesting. Let's just try to kill him. Think we can get him with a special 2 here? We got him. Just barely, but we got him. BG has no time. He's working on a big project he can't tell us about. Yes, a medium project, okay? Let's not blow it out of proportion. It's a medium project. For me, it's big, but you know. In the grand scheme of things, it's itty bitty tiny. That's it. Alright, BG, the new Alliance War tactic did not work for the whole season, and we don't know how it works or if it will work. Wait, are you talking about off season? Also, I was not paying attention to this guy's power level. We don't know how it works or if it will work. Today, season started, but we don't have any defenders blacklisted, as Kabam said. I envy you. Oh, man. Oh. I tried a little bit to, you know, the whole store video that I released. Part of what I was thinking is like, man, let me just try a little bit just to speak up about Alliance War just a little, because maybe it'll get Kabam to pay attention to it. Man, the thing is, it's not that I think Kabam doesn't pay attention to war. I think they do pay attention to war. So maybe that was unfair of me to say. But it does feel like it's the, I don't know, dude. What's the right term for it, man? It's the child that they that they were disappointed in, or I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. But Alliance War, the point is, like, oh man, it's just so frustrating thinking about it. And yeah, man, there's a reason I don't play it anymore. I wish they could just get their stuff straight with Alliance War for once. But man, it just feels like there was a lot of potential there too, and still is a lot of potential there. But in addition to like the developments being really slow, it's just always plagued with bugs. Of course, cheaters, which I hope the cheating situation has gotten better. I don't think it'll ever be perfect, but it does feel at least like the cheating situation has gotten better. Maybe that's my you know, naive thinking that maybe it's not better. I don't know. But I don't hear people talk about it as much, so I'm kind of assuming that it's a little bit more under control these days. I don't know. Anyway, BG redid my gauntlet run tonight. Still wondering why they just couldn't keep the original run. Wait, what? Redid my gauntlet run. Oh, from like, you know, whatever, a year ago? I thought you were saying like the game crashed on you or something. All right, anyway. On another note, it cost me 84 units, and rank 4 my Spider-Man 99. It was a great call for Thanos. Oh. Wait, hold on. Ghost Dog, are you saying you just took your Spidey to rank 4? Or was he already rank 4? See, this is what I mean about not being able to keep up with the content like I used to. I don't even know. I don't even know where your roster's at right now, Ghost Dog. Ah, I'm shamefaced. Still hate that the gray boosts are only available for units now. Is that a bug? Because I did hear about that. Where they're not in the loyalty store anymore? Or they are in the loyalty store, but... what's the deal with that? Get me up to speed on that one. The sad part is I only play this game for Alliance War. I know, that's the craziest thing, is like... you know, for years, literally years, I've tried to express to Kabam how important it is for Alliance Wars to be in like good standing with players, because it's what keeps people playing the game. Not everybody, and I do think it is like a smaller percentage, because players who still have like solo content to chew through and stuff like that, or you know, maybe you're not into PvP or something like that. It is a smaller percentage of the game, but it's a very dedicated percentage of the players. It's the most dedicated group of players that are into Alliance Wars. And I don't know, man, maybe they're just playing the numbers game of like, well, we can't make everybody happy, so let's just try to focus on like the larger groups of players and spend the majority of the time there, which I don't know, man, from like a dev side of things, I guess that's a smart thing to do, but from a player side of things, if you're interested in a game mode and it feels like it's being neglected, oh man, it really blows. Remember when they were going to talk about remember when they talked about revamping Alliance Wars in one of the roadmaps? Yeah. And then, like 2 years ago, they were like, whoopsie, we didn't. Wait, should I do it for the lulz? Hold on. What is Laura about to do? One time I accidentally timed out Cashew for scrolling the chat. Wait, you're talking about timing him out again? Okay, that's fine. I thought you were talking about doing something to me, potentially. I was going to say no. Please don't. BD, sorry I can't donate tonight. Oh, man, you don't have to apologize for not being able to donate. It's all good. Waiting to see what rent does to my beans. Oh, man, listen. Never feel like you have to donate or anything like that, man. Only do it if you're... One, if you feel like it, and two, if you're in like a comfortable, you know, financial situation to be able to do so. You can hang out in here totally for free, man. It is quite alright. That's another bug, BG. They didn't remove the old system with rotating class boosts and add the new system. I see. Okay. Gotcha. Booster fixed now, I think, or they know it's a bug at the least. Yeah. We based our whole defense on Human Torch and Herc being blacklisted, and now we can't do anything about it. Yeah. It stings because, yeah, you want to strategize and stuff, right? How many times have I said, like, this is a strategy-based game? And, you know, I say that when talking about, like, solo content. And honestly, in solo content, it's only a mildly strategy-based game. In Alliance War content, it's a hugely strategy-based game. But when you don't know what game you're playing, how do you make strategies for it? When you don't know, like, well, how is something going to work? Is it bugged, or what's the deal here, man? It's just very disappointing. Sipo, thank you very much for the 10, saying I have a bunch of words I could say, but does it matter? Yes. Just take my money like a person at the bank place and love it. Oh, well, okay. Thank you very much. I will accept your $10 like the people at the bank place. Thank you very much, Sipo. It's very generous of you. Wait, riddle for you. 7 dudes shooting 7 shots. They score 7 points. How do they do it? We didn't even define what game we're talking about here, so shooting 7 shots. We could literally be talking about Charlie McDennis in Always Sunny or something, man. I don't know. Or maybe you're talking about basketball from the free throw line. I don't know. What game are we talking about? I have about as much info as the players in Alliance War have about their game. Which is not enough. That's the answer. Okay, you said basketball. Okay. Okay. Yeah, do they all make the shots? I don't know. Is this actually a riddle? Hold on. 7 dudes shooting 7 shots. They score 7 points. How do they do it? Well, there's a 3-pointer. And 2 2-pointers, and then the rest miss. Did I get it? I feel like there's got to be more to this that I'm missing. It's water polo. Oh, okay. Technical fouls. There you go, dude. Technical fouls. Ostrich racing? Oh, man. When is it going to be a Quicksilver arena? Ooh, very soon. Very soon. So it's always 2 weeks apart. The new champions of the month. So between the Galan and Quicksilver arena, there will be a different arena. ABG been playing. Wait, hold on, Sipo. Wait, see, I was waiting for an update from you. But Sipo just said ostrich ration? Question mark. Is that what we're talking about? All right. Anyway. I would pay to see Shaq playing water polo. I would also pay to see that. Shaq is just an entertaining dude, so yeah. All right, Uncle K, what's up, dude? Saying, hey, BG, you've been playing Tiger quite a bit, and I'm a fan. Okay, joining the Tiger fan club. Okay. Still need to learn the dash-in heavy counter, but thinking of taking her to rank 4 for the Grand Gaunt and her overall relevance. Thoughts on Tigra? Well, she's a beast in the right hands. One of the strongest champs in the game. But in the right hands is the key words there. She's tough to play. I don't necessarily think that she's super difficult to play at like a, novice level or something like that. But if you want to play her to the point that she's worth taking to rank 4, it's difficult. She's definitely one of the harder champs to master. Wait, you're listening to Shaq's audiobook? Shaq has an audiobook? Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? That's awesome. I still remember when they made like the old Taco Bell commercials about him like keeping his neck bent or something like that while shooting. That was actually back when I watched basketball. But yeah, Uncle K, the bottom line is Tiger's a great champ. It just depends on how committed you are to, practicing with the champ to get comfortable and, used to playing the champ in different scenarios. That's kind of what makes a champion like Tiger difficult to play. Is there's certain champions that you can play them kind of the same way in like most fights, you know. Kingpin, let's just say Kingpin for example, because Kingpin is like a relatively straightforward champ, and there's some different tricks that you can do with Kingpin, just like there's some different tricks you could do with virtually any champion. But essentially you play him for the most part the same way regardless of your opponent, right? With a champ like Tigra, you need to know the spacing of different champions and what you can and cannot get away with in terms of just like your distance away from the opponent and stuff like that. I mean, I've only barely ever played Tigra. The last time I played her was when I tested her initially upon release. But just certain characters you really have to play regularly in order to be comfortable with them. Anyway, Guy Garner sent over a book. And BG, I'm gonna need you to make a Quicksilver video and say he is terrible and that no one should grind for him. Thank you. Guy Gardner. Even if I did that, no one would listen. The dude's going for 300 million plus. If you're grinding, start now. I don't care that his arena is not available. Find a way to start now. That's what you need to do. He literally just spoke about that in his book tonight. Really? The Taco Bell thing? Oh, that's funny. Jack has made more commercials than he made free throws. Probably, man. I wouldn't even doubt it. But yeah, I was really into basketball for a few years. And by really into it, maybe I would just say moderately into it. Maybe that's an exaggeration. I just had fun going to some Knicks games that my aunt would take me to, since her company was like one of the sponsors. At least at the time was she would get like some free tickets through her company and stuff. And yeah, man, just playing like pickup games and stuff like that. I feel like for a solid 2 summers, that's maybe like 3 summers even. That's what my buddies and I were doing. It'd be like basketball during the summer and then like football during the fall. Anyway, Sipo, thank you for another 2, saying there is not one answer. It's a riddle to stump you. I wasn't stumped. I answered right away. Do you like riddle more than joke? Just curious for future streams. I feel like riddles are the future. Riddles are cool. I don't have problems with riddles. As long as it's like, I don't know, a well thought out, interesting riddle. There's just like anything, there's good and bad riddles. That's what puns are. There's good and bad jokes, and puns just happen to be bad jokes. That's all, because I like jokes. They just have to be good. So I like riddles. They just have to be good too. But thank you very much for the 2. Right, I have a riddle for you. Why are Europe and Asia different continents when they're the same landmass? I feel like this is not a riddle. This is one of those examples of a bad riddle that I was just talking about. What is this question? First off, if you asked me to point to Europe and Asia on the map, I couldn't. No, I'm just kidding. Shaq said his mama said he can't do free throws because he broke his wrist as a kid and never healed right. But he said he practiced free throws more than anything else. Really? We'd have to ice his wrists at the end of practice. Interesting. I don't know if I buy that. I mean, he must have practiced a lot, but all right. I guess I believe it. I don't know. The only reason why I was saying I don't know if I buy that is I don't know a lot about about Shaq. Or anything, I guess. I don't know. I think I remember... Didn't like Shaq and Kobe get into some beef at some point or something? Because wasn't Kobe thinking Shaq wasn't like practicing hard enough or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. I'm really out of the basketball loop. I could be wrong on that. Some of the true fans in here would maybe have to say if that was a real thing or if I'm just making it up. You want to listen to his book when I'm done? Nah. I like Shaq, but I don't care enough about him to listen to his book. If I ever met him, though, then Shaq, your book was great. That's what my wife said, at least. Alright, anyway, Black Hole 53 said over 2. Saying, BG, unpopular opinion, I missed the long path story contact. Is that content? I want the 10 plus fight paths back. Felt more rewarding that way. You're right. It is an unpopular opinion, but it's an opinion that I share with you. There's a certain point where it gets excessive. And that point varies from player to player, right? But I was always on the side of enjoying the more challenging content. Challenge doesn't always mean it has to be like super long too. And just because, you know, just because you or I enjoy the longer content doesn't mean we can't enjoy the shorter content either, because I also love Summer of Pain, Eternity of Pain, whatever the follow-up to that is next year. Hopefully there is something like that next year too. And I enjoy the mid-range quests as well that only have, you know, like 3 to 6 fights. But I also enjoy some of the real long paths too. I think a great example is a quest that's often forgotten about. Let me take you all on a little journey. We have to go back to Act 6. Some of you will already know where I'm going with this one. And others have completely forgot about this quest entirely. This was back when Kabam was making quests that weren't just a complete copy-paste job of one another. And every quest felt a bit different. So this is 6.1.3. And you have the option in this quest to take a shortcut. And it's a more difficult path if you choose to accept it. To go straight up the middle. This boss switcher thing wasn't always here. And yeah, it's a difficult path. Or you have an option to go all the way around. Bring it around town. Ooh, revive. Bring it up. So yeah, it's a really cool quest in my opinion. So it's not that every quest needs to have every path that's super long even. They could shake it up. They could mix it up, you know? That's my thoughts on it, at least. But yeah. It wasn't actually beef. I'm at that part of the book. Oh, of course you are. Jack was upset because Kobe was showboating and wouldn't play as a team at age 19. They changed coaches and Kobe started playing as a team. Well, that's one side of the story. What about the other side of the story? No, I really don't know. Like I said, I don't even want to pretend. Kobe said if Shaq had Kobe's work ethic, he would have become the actual GOAT. There's also, regardless of like how much, like, how should I put this? I mean, Kobe worked super hard, right? I didn't even really watch basketball during Kobe's era, but you could just tell, man. You can just tell the dude worked his ass off, right? So, like, I'm sure Shaq worked his ass off too. Even if it did, maybe just like effort-wise. So sometimes it's just literally impossible to put as much effort as someone else into something, right? Again, I'm not trying to speak on this as if I really even know the situation, but yeah, man, I'm sure Shaq still worked his ass off. Anyway, Ghost Dog, thank you for the book saying, riddle me this then, Bry Guy. There's a one-story house in which everything is yellow. Yellow walls, yellow doors, yellow furniture. What color are the stairs? Wait, how did everything become yellow? This is why I'm bad at riddles, because all I could think of is yellow, someone took a leak, and then they just started spraying everywhere. And that's how everything became yellow. Now, you say it's a one-story house. There are stairs in a one-story house, but I feel like this is the crux of the riddle. Where you're going to be like, there's no stairs. Every one-story house I've ever been in has had stairs of some kind. And therefore, I'm still going to say yellow. But also, someone had an accident. A terrible accident in that house. And they just tried to cover it up. That's my real answer. Shaq said if practice started at 9 a.m., Kobe was there at 6 a.m. I believe it too, man. Alright, Ghost Dog, thank you very much, though, for your P riddle. Out of contempt. Thank you for the buck as well. No, Domino! Oh, man. Alright, cloud contempt. Let me see here. BG, would you hop on a poll for me? First off, I don't just hop on polls for other people like that, alright? I've got 6-star generic SIGs in overflow. Wait, hold on. This is serious. 6-star SIGs in overflow. And I'd like to gauge chat. No context. Do you give them the Cap IW, Angela, King Groot, or Omega Red? Out of contempt. This question is extremely relevant. And in a day or two, you'll see why. But sure, I'll make this poll for you. Who would you give overflow 6 to? I'm not going to put 6-star in the... Well, I will put 6-star 6 in there, whatever. Who would you give overflow 6-star generic SIGs to? The options are Cap IW, Angela, King Groot of the Groot family, or what the hell? The poll is acting fun. All right, anyway, or Omega Red. Okay, there we go. It wasn't allowing me to add options. Like I would add one and it would just automatically delete itself. That was weird. All right, anyway, the poll is live, people. Who are you gonna vote for? My parents' one-story house has stairs into the house and a ladder into the attic. You're right, no stairs in a one-story house. Therefore, no, it isn't yellow, man. Really depends on the house, though, wouldn't you say? All right, everyone. Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. by time. Time to sleep. All right, Ghost Dog, have a good one, man. Take it easy. Sipo set it over 20. Sipo. Thank you, dude. Hang on a sec. I need to pay attention. Wait, is this a new round of the arena, or is this the same round where I already lost the fight? That's how little I pay attention to what's going on in a game in the arena sometimes. I don't even know. But we won. All right, Sipo saying I love you, but you freaking aggravate me. Good. I'm gonna be slightly mean. Oh, your lack of knowledge about things upsets me. Okay. You have Google. Google! You can learn things in minutes. I'm sorry, just had to say it. Okay. Now, let me ask you this. How do you know I have Google? Who told you? Who do you work for? Sipo! If that is your real name, which, I'll be honest, doesn't even sound like your real name. What, do you want me to Google that too? Think again. I use Bing. All right, hold on. The poll though. Ooh, this is an interesting poll here. So the results, with over 100 votes. Man, I'm gonna give it another minute on this one. Votes are still trickling in. This is not an easy one. 6-star Overflow 6-star generic Sigs, Cap IW, Angela, King Groot, or Omega Red. I'll end it in about 30 seconds. Ha! Bing doesn't even use Bing. Does Bing still exist? I don't even know if Bing still exists. I don't think I've ever used Bing in my entire life. You should have a Discord server. Nah, I don't want one. And that's honestly my answer towards the knowledge about things. It's like, do I want the knowledge? Nah. Could I Google it? Yeah. But there's a million things to learn about in this world. You know, it reminds me of like the news. Do you know how much new stuff is happening every day? And there's like a very tiny itsy bit of like things that are shoved in a news program. What about the 99% of other stuff that's not included that you could be learning about if you so choose? Most of it not terrifying like the actual news is, you know? That's how it feels. It's like, yeah, okay, I could be learning about some of this stuff, whatever you're talking about. I could be listening to Shaq's audiobook, but do you know how many audiobooks are made that I'm also not going to listen to? Because guess what? There's YouTube. There's videos, people. At this point, I don't even know what I'm rambling about. But all right, I'm ending the poll here. The final results. Let's see what they are. Looks like Omega Red is the winner with a 34%. King Groot with 28%. Cap IW with 22%. And Angela bringing up the rear with a 14%. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Well, that's enough anti-intellectualism for one night. Oh, man. You said earlier that you don't watch much YouTube either? I did? I watched tons of YouTube. Are you? Oh, wait. Oh, well, MCOC YouTube. Yeah, I don't watch a ton of MCOC YouTube anymore. But YouTube it's a place to learn for me. I don't watch a lot of YouTube that's not learning based. I do watch some. Sometimes you gotta relax your brain a little bit with something a little bit lighter, for sure. But I watch a lot of YouTube to learn. Or just like music or something, you know. It's a good place for music. Figures I was leaning Angela. Cloud of Contempt. I think Angela's a fine choice. Go with it. Go with your gut. Go with whoever you want. I think Angela is a solid choice. Absolutely. Jaker Summit said over 2 saying, tweet, please. Okay. Well, let me see what you got here. What's this? First rank 4 opportunity, Thinking Ghost. I'm a decent Ghost player. Any of my rank 3s you would take up over her. It's not about what I would do, man. It's about what you would do. Your account. Who do you like to play the most? If you like playing Ghost, go with Ghost. I don't enjoy Ghost playstyle that much. I think she's insanely powerful. I think she's a good rank 4. I would personally be going someplace else. This Diablo's Awakened. Ooh, this Null, actually. Null would probably be my choice here. I mean, Hercules is like the obvious choice that the majority of the player base would do. Hard to not recommend Hercules, just like I was saying to someone else earlier. But yeah, I mean, Ghost is a beast. You want to go with Ghost? Go with Ghost. I would personally be going Null, probably, followed maybe by like Diablo or something like that. I feel like I would go with one of these two. But that's who I like. So go with who you like, you know? You'll be the one playing these champs, not me. This Null's only around Sig 40 is worth it. That's true. I hadn't considered Sig levels. In my head, I was thinking, well, Sigs are a little bit more available. Not super available to the point where you can take every champion Sig up, but you can get one champion Sig up, whoever you feel like going with, you know? So yeah, I probably still would. I probably still would, and then I would increase his Sig over time. But like I said, man, don't go with Null just because I said I would go with Null. There's so many people in here that would not go with Null. Like I said, the vast majority of players chooses Hercules. They would say it was a mistake to go with Null over Hercules. We've done the polls in the past. Hercules wins every time. And just looking at the people who have ranked up their champions, it's a very real thing. Hercules always wins. So yeah. I think you relaxed your brain far enough, BG. Okay. Fine, Pixie Belle. Or Clarissa. Don't even know what to say anymore. Alright, Sipo sent over another 10 saying, Bartholomew, I was kidding and trolling at the same time. You are awesome. Keep doing your thing, because that's a classic reaction. I friggin' love it. If 3 dudes go golfing, it's a par T. Sipo, none of what you said made me upset. Until you made the golf joke. And now I'm infuriated. Boo, dude! Go take a lap. Bring some golf clubs with you. Why? Not because you're going to play golf, but just because they're heavy and annoying to carry. And I hope the strap digs into your shoulder a little bit. Not so much that it causes any sort of severe, you know, long-lasting pain, but just enough to be like, you know? Boo. Some people, you know what I mean, guys? Some freaking people. All right, I think that's the last milestone I'm gonna get. We got all the milestones in the 6-star arena. We got to the 2 million milestone in the, well, the basic arena, whatever. All the featured milestones. 2 million in the basic. And yeah, I cannot stay late tonight. Wednesdays, I haven't been sticking to it, but I really need to make Wednesdays my shorter stream days. I just can't help it, man. I mean, it's still a little bit shorter than because I was so late, but I mean, like, I need to be starting and ending my stream at like 9 and ending at 10 or something like that. But I just can't do it, man. But either way, I am gonna have to end the stream. After I get 225 units. Come on, man. Let me see a 225. It's been too long. Hussein sending over €1. Thank you very much. Saying hashtag Messiah for Maud. Hashtag the people's choice. Hashtag be cool like Brian. Oh, look at that. What a nice message. Hussein, thank you very much. If I get 225 units, it'll be a calf crystal contributing. Where's Messiah for Ma? But sadly, it's just gold. Rip. Extreme Grandmaster's Gauntlet. Not tonight. And not anytime soon, no. I already streamed it like a year ago. Did you slacking in arenas as always? Hey man, I feel like this was pretty good. I'm happy with this round of the arenas. The Scarecrow was outstanding in his field. The glass coffin remains to be seen. She wanted me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. It was just a fantasy. You're just going through all the most popular ones there, Scarkel. It's been a real treasure trove of great jokes over the years, huh? Sipo sent over another 5 saying, I'm taking my lap. I'm taking the golf cart because I'm lazy and out of shape. I didn't say you could do that, dude. You can't tell a crappy joke and then just get to go have fun in a golf cart. That's not how this works. Ew. Wrap up, Bald Man. iCarly is on. Okay. Clarissa's saying that's it. She's got to go watch Spencer. That was the older brother's name, right? I'm telling you, that dude was hilarious. All right. Anyway, Under Mother is saying hello, Brian. Quick tweeter. Under Mother. The last minute tweeter check. Sure. Under Mother, I don't know if I have a tweet from you. Just came in. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Some new rank 2s. Had tier 2 alpha expiring. Medusa by choice of cat, of course. Okay. The beautiful 6-star awakened Medusa. Sentry. Okay. Taskmaster. Okay. Oh man. Now I gotta go rank up someone random too. You call my rank ups random? How dare you? Sentry. Oh man. Well, congrats on the rank ups, dude. BG's Jerry Springer style final thought. Needs a little work, methinks. You want a final thought? I can give you a final thought. I don't remember the exact style or cadence that Jerry Springer would do. I never watched that show, but I do remember he did like a final thought or something, and people used to make fun of it. Or not make fun of it, but you know what I mean. All right. Final thought. Well, Dragon Dagger is saying Night Hollywood, so maybe we should make the final thought about that. No, I guess not. I know nothing about Hollywood. Dragon Dagger, good night. All right, final thought. My final thoughts are this. Kabam, they can nerf Scarlet Witch. And they can nerf her again. But at the end of the day, can they ever really take away your power as a player? Is there not greater power in other champions to be found? Greater power within yourself. And that's what you need to be focusing on, is the power within. And that's my final thought for tonight. Thank you all very much. And good night, everybody. Hold on. Before we do that, though, shout out to Sipo for being tonight's biggest D. And also, don't start the dryer late at night when it's real hot in here and Laura just wants to go to bed. Okay, good night, everyone.